you okay?
My skin been so irritated lately. I think it's the deodorant. It's literally burning.
Didn't you say you switched brands?
Yeah, but it's all the same. Aluminium, parabens, fake fragrances. My dermatologist said that those chemicals is not good for your skin barrier, even your hormones.
Wait, hormone problems from deodorants?
Yeah, long-term exposure to those chemicals is not good, and my armpits are paying the price.
That's why I'm start working on this. A deodorant made by spirulina and bale fruit extract. Spirulina have antibacterial effects. It can fight odors without any harsh chemicals, and bale fruit can protect your skin naturally. No aluminum and no synthetic junk. Here, give it a try.
Wow, natural ingredients I can actually pronounce. Honestly, it feels good knowing I'm not putting junk on my body.
It's crazy how we just trust everything that's on the shelf. We never think about what it's doing to our body. That's why I start this. We deserve a better, safer option for that actually care for us.
I mean, it's time we choose what's good for us and not just what's easy.
To health and to fresh thoughts.
Body odor is a result from bacterial activities, from bacteria such as Staphylococcus aureus and Staphylococcus epidermidis, which breaks down sweat. Synthetic deodorants may suppress body odor, but they often contain harmful chemicals and contribute to waste.
These harmful chemicals can also cause skin irritation and infections. An example of one of these skin infections is furuncles, which is caused by the bacteria S. aureus. Furuncles can lead to discomfort, scarring, and in some cases require medical drainage or antibiotic treatment.
This is exactly why we select two natural antibacterial agents, spirulina, a sustainable microalgae that contains a blue pigment called phycocyanin, which can be extracted for its antibacterial, antioxidant, and anti-inflammatory properties.
And bale fruit is a natural resource found in Indonesia, knowing have a strong potential of antibacterial properties, and is often used to make Indonesian traditional medicine, and offers strong potential of therapeutic and cosmetic application, yet remains largely overlooked in the modern formulations.
Let me explain to you the process of making our invention. To prepare the phycocyanin extract, spirulina powder was macerated using distilled water for a period of 12 hours. It was then frozen and centrifuged to maximize its extraction yield.
For the tannin extract, bale fruit powder was macerated in 70% ethanol for 3 days and then filtered. The solution was then collected while the residue was macerated again in 70% ethanol for 2 days for optimal extraction. Both of the solutions were then combined and put into a rotary evaporator until all the ethanol had evaporated.
To start making our deodorant formulations, we start by making our deodorant base so that all formulas are equal. We combine distilled water, arrowroot powder, essential oil, vitamin E oil, coconut oil, and sodium benzoate.
To find the most effective extracts, we make some formulation with F1 with the 1:2 ratio of phycocyanin to tannin extract, F2 with 1:1 ratio, and F3 with 2:1 ratio. This comparison helps us to see the difference between the concentration influence the formula's performance.
To ensure the quality of our deodorant, we run an antibacterial test on all of our samples. We use the disk diffusion method against Staphylococcus aureus and Staphylococcus epidermidis.
In the stereo field, bacteria are incubated on top of the cotton buds and hardened agar contained inside the petri dish.
Blankets that are soaked in the samples and control variables are then put on top of the bacterial suspensions. This is repeated 3 times for accuracy.
The petri dishes are then incubated over a heat of 37 degrees Celsius. The diameters are then measured for every 3 hours for 24 hours using a vernier caliper for its horizontal, vertical, and diagonal diameter.
The diameter is then subtracted by 6, which is diameter of the blank disc, and divided by 3 to find the average diameter of the inhibition zone.
Now, let's go over the results. The organoleptic test showed varying results across samples. F0, the control, was clear white, showing no color change because of no added extracts. F1 appeared green-brown, F2 dark green, and F3 had a lighter Tosca tone, reflecting the differences of extract concentration. All formulas had a stable gel texture, which was easy to apply and comfortable on skin. For aroma, F0 had a coconut scent, while F1 to F3 had a herbal coconut blend, showing the impact of added natural ingredients.
The homogeneity test showed that all formulas with bale fruit extract and phycocyanin remained homogeneous for over 72 hours, with no coarse grains of separation, while the formula which had no extract showed signs of separation. This indicates that the extract helped maintain the deodorant homogeneity.
For the pH test, there were variations across formulations. F1, F2, and F3 containing both extracts had lower pH than F0. Notably, F1 and F2 fell outside the ideal underarm pH range, which is 4.0 to 6.9, while F0 and F3 stayed within, suggesting tannin extract increased acidity. Next up is the hedonic test. In the hedonic test, 16 panelists aged 15 to 28 years rated each formula from 1 strongly disliked to 5 strongly liked, with F3 being the most preferred formula, which is 3 to 4.
Out of 5 volunteers tested, one of them having sensitive skin, no one showed any discomfort or peculiar changes when deodorant was spread onto their skin. After 12 hours, there was still no sign of skin irritation or inflammation, proving that Majalina Deo provides a sensitive skin-friendly formula to its consumers. The result shows that Formula 1 produced the largest inhibition zone at the average of 1.76mm and 1.29mm. Our findings reinforce the potential of natural ingredients in personal care products. Formula 1 stands out as the most promising antibacterial formulation, setting the stage for a powerful, eco-friendly deodorant.
To sum up, the results indicated that tannin extract showed better inhibition results than phycocyanin on S. aureus and S. epidermidis. More tannin made the samples more acidic, and volunteers preferred F3, which had more phycocyanin for its aroma, color, and texture.